Knock, knock his knuckles.
Hello everyone and welcome to an interesting video. At first I originally never wanted to talk about this because I honestly just didn't care too much about the whole topic, but you know what, I think I might as well get into it. These are going to be my thoughts on the current Sonic movie that's in production right now, the one that you've been hearing about if you follow things like Tails channel or Twip's channel or Premier de Remy. So if anything, this will probably be another perspective that you can take. I know some people have been kind of doom and gloom about the entire movie, and I feel that it's necessary that I can bring out my opinion, and maybe there are others who think the same way, but if anyone just wants to listen to my reason, or if people don't want to listen to my reasoning and just want to know whether or not I think it'll be good or not, then I'll just say this. I think it'll be an okay film at most. Like, that's what I'm pushing for. I'm pushing for it to just be okay. I know it's not going to please everyone in the Sonic fan community, and I'm probably going to go discussing about why. So if I start bouncing back and forth between ideas and bullet points that I kind of want to get into, first off, this is unscripted, and second off, this is kind of how I'm going to be doing things. So I'm going to be using the Sonic Wikia just so that way I have everything on my mind right now. So as I see the Sonic Wikia page, I'm seeing like a couple of production companies that are actually being involved in it. Blur Studios, Marza Animation Planet, Original Film, and Paramount Pictures, Paramount Animation, and Sega. So Sega actually has given this, I mean, of course they'd have to give it their blessing. So basically what many people were kind of like very on the fence about, to almost to being completely negative about, this isn't everyone, this is just the people that I've noticed, so this could be a vocal minority for all I know, is the fact that it is going to be a live action / CG film. So you're going to have live action humans interacting with a CG Sonic the Hedgehog, and I don't see the worst in that, but then again, I don't see the best in it either. I had a friend of mine, we were discussing about the whole Sonic movie. I know very little about the Sonic movie because honestly, this isn't something that would appeal to me. This would be something that would appeal more to a younger demographic, but the thing is that when we were talking about the Sonic movie, one of the things he brought up was the Smurfs movie, or I guess I could probably throw out my own Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. The live actions with the CG, which kind of, it doesn't really stand out as a great movie or anything. The most it does is just a movie for the kids to enjoy, which is a phrase I hope I never want to use. I hope I didn't have to use, but it's a phrase that I'm going to have to use just for the sake of, I believe Paramount is just going to, or I believe the studios involved are probably just going to make this something that's going to be made for the mass market, to try to gain as much massive mainstream appeal as possible. So a lot of your obscure Sonic references are probably not going to be involved, unless they're just very obscure to where only the very big Sonic fan, or a lot of Sonic fans who are very observant will be able to notice this. So that's probably why you're not going to see a lot of things from the Sonic series brought into this. And the plot, I mean, we've been seeing more and more about this. We've been seeing pictures of actors holding a script, and some who will be playing original characters, some who will actually be playing characters in the series. So, what we have confirmed right now is Ben Schwartz as Sonic the Hedgehog, which, if you haven't heard some of the voice clips, I'm going to link you to the Tails channel video where it is exactly shown like what some of his voice work is, and to give my opinion on that, I actually am pretty optimistic about that. I know he's not Roger Craig Smith, he's not Ryan Drummond, he's not Jason Griffith, but he is honestly someone that would be a believable Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's pretty much the whole point. Someone who is a believable Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's very nice to see that. And I have high hopes for this one. The other one is Dr. Eggman being played by Jim Carrey. This is awkward. Only because a lot of people were just immediately, no, he cannot play Dr. Eggman, he cannot do this. It's very weird because I believe that Jim Carrey has it in him to actually play a good Dr. Eggman. And I mean, if you want a good example of somebody who is very expressive with their entire body as they act, I would say not a great example of a good movie, but a great example of how mobile he is the Grinch, the live-action Grinch movie. I believe it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas or whatever it is. That live-action movie, if you take a look at that and you see exactly how expressive he is when he's under all of that entire costume and under all that makeup, no, just by knowing that alone, if he can still pull that off as a Dr. Eggman, he can be a very expressive villain in the series. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm so-so with it, but until I start seeing like the trailers or something, or any teaser about it that has him actually speaking or have him acting or whatever, then this is all I'm gonna have to go by, just his Grinch performance, and that was a pretty good performance. And the guy's a pretty funny person, you know, he's a pretty funny actor, so the guy can do the work well. So that's another I'm giving a thumbs up to. A lot of these other characters, a lot of these other cast members, I actually don't know their line of work, unfortunately. Like James Marsden, who will be playing a character who actually is listed as Tom Wachowski. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce that. Anyways, not very familiar with this line of work, so I have nothing to say on that. Tika Sumpter, who is another one that people have been... there's actually a few pictures of her like holding the script and everything, just being on the set or being in the area in their filming location. Again, not familiar with her. I actually... You know what? Let's see if I can just pull up one thing. What has she done? Okay, so it's just... it's a bunch of stuff that I've never seen before, unfortunately, so... or maybe fortunately, who knows? Maybe the stuff that she's been in before is not for me. But you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna give it the I'm just gonna go with cautious optimism. I'm gonna be optimistic about it, but I'm not gonna be like, yes, this is gonna be a great movie. I'm just gonna be like, if it's okay, that's fine. Kind of like how my opinions were on Forces, except for on Forces, I kind of hit that nail on the head. The other one is the whole plot, where a small town joins a sheriff on a journey to San Francisco to their efforts to save Sonic, an anthropomorphic hedgehog, and to help him recover his rings from the evil Dr. Eggman and being captured by the government. So basically, the town of Green Hill, or Green Hills, joins the sheriff, who is being played by James Marsden. Yeah, Marsden. Sorry, I'm like reading this and I'm just going off script, so no script. But yeah. So that's going to be the whole thing, you know, it's going to be this town, the sheriff, and trying to help out Sonic from, get the rings from Dr. Eggman, and to keep him from being captured by the government. Very interesting plot, because, I mean, if you go through the games and everything, Sonic is more than capable of taking care of himself. I believe it's just the one time in Adventure 2 where he was captured and thrown in jail, but I don't think I remember any other time that his interaction with the humans has caused him to be captured by the government in any way, shape, or form. And even then, he was framed by Shadow. So, again, that's as much as I know about this. I've seen images, and I've seen the logo, and basically, I'm just going to say this. They are going to appeal it to a young demographic for the reason of appealing it to a mainstream demographic, just because a lot of us Sonic fans are not really going to be who they're targeting. They see a character like Sonic and was like, okay, well, we'll make it so that way the kids will enjoy it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Even though I would like to see something with more Sonic characters, but then again, we haven't been told everything about this yet, so the whole point is to just don't always look at it with doom and gloom. The more we see of it, the more we can kind of come up with the solution, or not really a solution, but more we can kind of sum up of how this movie is going to be. But for now, I would say just relax, give it a bit of time, let's wait for more information, and that's pretty much my thoughts on this. Again, I'm just thinking this movie might just be okay. It'll be passable. It won't be atrocious. But that's kind of how I'm doing with this. That's how I'm going to deal with all this information that we're getting. I'm just going to be like, okay, wait till I see a trailer. If it's bad, okay then I know that I probably will not be seeing it. If it's good, well, there's a chance that I probably won't be seeing it, but the huge chance, that's less of it being a Sonic movie or it being a video game tie-in or related movie. It's just more of, I'm not a huge moviegoer, so I tend to miss these things. Anyways, but yeah, just know that if you don't like the fact that there's no specific reference that you'd like, or it's just hitting the very minimal details to become a Sonic movie, like how there's no Chaos Emeralds involved as of right now, as of what we know right now, or how there could potentially be no Super Sonic in the story, or how Green Hill is a city populated with humans rather than being something like South Island or something, just know, this movie probably was not made for you. This was made just for the general public, and if you were to throw in all these references, you'd have to kind of find a way to ease the general public into understanding what all these mean without using a bunch of exposition, which is something I do see a lot of movies use, or I do see like anime shows or TV shows. They tend to do that a lot, especially anime shows that have to be centered around video games. You will, or if you want a better example, the Pokemon series, because they tend to use exposition whenever a specific move is used. They basically describe the entire thing, and I'm pretty sure the average moviegoer would get really annoyed by that. So, those are my thoughts on this right now. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. If you like these kind of videos, let me know. I wouldn't mind possibly writing some more bullet points, so that way I don't sound like a rambling idiot. So, if you want to see me do more stuff like this, you could talk about, like, maybe this Team Sonic Racing, or what could potentially be in the future, as much as I don't like doing those kind of videos, like speculate what might be the next Sonic game, or what would be a nice game to remaster, let me know. As much as I don't like doing them, I know that is a thing that can get a discussion going on, so let's get a discussion going on in the comments. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, well, first off, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more content that I produce, I deal with gameplay content more than I deal with these kinds of videos. But if you like that stuff, join the Knux Club by subscribing. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you can get notifications for new content that comes out and new posts that I put on the community tab. And at this point, I want to give you a huge shout out to my Knux Club Plus members. These are my club membership people. They used to be called sponsors, but you'll see the names on screen right now. If you want to sponsor the channel, join the club membership, whatever it's called, join the Knux Club Plus. You can find out how to do so with the YouTube gaming link down below. You just have to click the dollar icon or click the join button. If you want to find me outside of YouTube, my Twitter, Discord, and my Sonic Amino profile will all be linked down below. And with that said, I hope you have a wonderful and safe day, and let's just be optimistic about this for now. The more we find out, then the more we can complain. But until then, hope you all have a wonderful and safe day, and I'll catch you for the next one. Take care.